2020, what a year, a health challenging year and a financially tough one for lots of families. But the impact has also hit hard on our mental health. A survey was done by Mind, a mental health charity, showed that 3/4 of people's mental health has worsened during the lockdown. Of course, anxiety about getting the virus and not being able to see friends and family has been the main issues. And many people are turning to self-help techniques to cope with the lockdown. One of those techniques has been colouring books, which I originally thought was something only for kids. But actually, it turns out lots of adults have got into the trend to relax the mind. And this trend got so popular that, yep, you've guessed it, it turned into an app. And today, in this first Appy Reviews video, we'll review one of those colouring apps. So today we'll be reviewing Lake, the colouring app, which features highly on the iOS App Store. And we begin with clicking on the button, the app. Ooh, quite like that tune in the beginning, kind of gets you into the mood of relaxing, which I guess is the point about these kind of apps. And the front page of the app itself looks clean, tidy. You can see that it features, the top of the page features the month of December, and you can see each day you get a different template. But as you can see, most of the books and the templates are actually locked, except for perhaps one or two of the sections. So the bottom of the app, you get different sections, animals, trends, and so on, and then you get book of the week kind of section. But as I said, most of them are locked. Now, if you want to unlock those features, you have to pay £29, which is perhaps borderline expensive. But then again, if you think about it, you probably spend £3 or £4 on a colouring book that you'd buy from the shops for your kids and for yourself, for that matter. But we've probably gone through 4 or 5 books ourselves during the lockdown, so maybe it is worthwhile, and definitely from a variety point of view, and the kind of variety you get in here might be nicer. Actually, that's a point to mention here, is that the art that you see on Lake is actually comes from freelance artists all around the world who submit their art to Lake. And then they benefit from it, from the sales of those templates, and I guess Lake themselves benefit from the people who subscribe onto the app. Without further ado, I'm just going to take an example. So you click on a template that is free. So when you click on a template, it's very simple layout. There's not many buttons on there, which is nice. You don't want to clutter the page that you're trying to colour. There are options, so you do click on the left hand side, you can see brush, spray, bucket, and you can choose the size of those tools. I like this is the colouring wheel, and you can scroll through the colours, and if you choose a colour, you can even scroll through the different shades of that colour if you go up and down. If you click on the colour on that wheel, and then you just go up and down, which is nice. If you click that wheel away, you can see the sort of plain colours option as well. And if I choose to colour a template, let me show you how you do that. It's very simple, actually. When I first looked at this, and I thought I'm going to have to be careful not to go beyond the lines and go through edges and so on, but you don't have to worry about that, because what you do is you click your colour, you've already selected your tool, your paintbrush, and the size of it, and then as long as you keep your finger clicked or on the screen, if you like, you can just go over it like this, and actually you don't even have to worry about going over the lines like I am now. I'm trying to go over the line, but it doesn't go anywhere over the line, which is nice, and you click away and it goes like that. There's a faster option if you can just click the bucket and you can just colour the bits that you want. Now, if you want to move left and right of the screen, all you have to do is use your 2 fingers to scroll out, to zoom out, and then zoom into the section that you want. The other features of the app is top right, you can save your design into the gallery, or you can the alternative option is you put it into your studio, and my studio means that you can come back to it at a later point. So you can see this is work in progress, and you can pick your template and get going with it. It's quite nice, I quite like it. There's not many things to talk about. It's just a colouring app. but it keeps it simple. If you look at the other apps on the iStore, they tend to be a bit cluttery and just too many options perhaps. This is quite simple, and as I said, if you're the kind of person who just does one template a day, then this will be more than enough, and you don't even need to pay any penny more. And then you get an art section here. As I said, these are the artists who have submitted their art that you can start colouring, which is quite a nice kind of circle to benefit people who also submit their art. That's it. It rates at 4.5, I believe, on the App Store, 4.5, 4.6. I probably would rate it a bit less than that, just because of the pricing bit. I think it's a slightly bit expensive for most people. Other than that, it's a great app, and I really recommend to use it. I hope you like this review. Please subscribe to the channel and visit us again. Thank you very much. It's a month.